Hey, gun people. Well, I can't even justify what these cops did here. To me, this is a lack of experience young cop and a tyrannical attitude of the other bald cops that come here. It's bullshit. This was posted on the Facebook page, Think Like a Cop. I just read one or two comments. I don't know how many comments there are. I read one comment that said the homeowner was dumb. He should have told him and he should have cooperated. I'm not so sure I 100% agree with that. I mean, the homeowner could have done better. Hey, I'm the homeowner. I live here. My name is so-and-so. I didn't call you. But this cop doesn't want to hear any of that because he's too busy about getting him a burglar. All this could have been prevented if his door was locked. The guy's alarm went off and it called the cops. The alarm company called the cops. They came and the door was open. So is it reasonable for the cops to think that the place is being burglarized? Maybe. But when a guy comes down with a gun and you tell him to lay the gun down and he complies and he tells you he lives there and he was asleep, you need to back off your freaking, I'm in control, I'm going to search the house, I got to protect and serve the shit out of you. So, in this call, I think the cops were freaking bullshit, tyrannical, and freaking wrong. Even though they were justified a little bit at the beginning.
If you're inside, make yourself known! Hey, you probably can you just hold the channel real quick? Hey, come on out with your hands up!
Can you tell how scared this guy is? I'm standing in the doorway with my gun halfway held, but yet, when you hear him justify later why they did what they did, it's because, look, the door was open. We thought the place was being burglarized. We thought you were a burglar. I don't buy that. I think it's bullshit.
Okay, alright, just come on out. You got a firearm in your hand? Yeah. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Okay, come on out here. Come on out. Come on.
So everybody's going to say, well, at least the cop didn't shoot him. Well, the cop shouldn't have shot him. I think the cop did actually, the one thing he did good here was not overreact about the gun and tell the guy to set it down. Which again, tells me the level of fear in him and the level of cooperation with the other guy. Totality of circumstances.
Come on out here. Just come on out for me.
What you mean, come on
Just
out?
come on out of the house, please.
I got on my drawers.
Come on out of the house, okay?
What am I gonna record?
This guy could have said, are you the homeowner? Are you here? We have an alarm. There could have been more communication. Instead, this young cop is just caught with procedure. Got to open door. Got to take everybody out at gunpoint. Got to put them in handcuffs. Got to search the house. I got to go by my checklist. That's all I know. Lack of experience. Unfortunately, the sergeant comes who's got a bald head, and he's got more of an attitude, and he wants to impress the young guy on how tough he can be.
Oh, this shit, y'all crazy as hell. Hold on.
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hand behind your back.
Turn around for what?
Put your hand behind your back and get down on your knees.
For what?
Put your hand...
Now look, a lot of people are trying to make this a color thing. This ain't a color thing. This is a tyrannical government thing. These cops are doing the same thing if this guy was white. Somebody's going to come here and go, if he was white, they wouldn't do that. That's bullshit. They would do the same. This isn't a black thing. This is a lack of common sense police officer tyrannical thing. Don't get the two confused.
Turn around, put your hand behind your back and get down on your knees.
For what?
Turn around and face away from me.
This guy keeps saying for what, which indicates confusion. Now, could this be a criminal trying to defuse the cop and trying to act like, yeah, I mean, could the guy have handled it better? Yeah, this guy could have went, dude, I'm the homeowner. My name is here. I have ID. I listen to your commands. Why the fuck are the cops at my house that I own when I didn't call them? He could have communicated better, but he should not have been treated this way because the cop didn't ask any questions. He just went on, I've got the gun, I'm in charge. I made you lay down your gun, now you no longer have a gun, and like in all places, no matter where it's at, those with guns will always take from those without guns.
Why?
Turn around and face away from me.
For what?
Turn around and face away from me now.
I didn't do nothing.
Put your hands behind your back and face away from me.
I got on drawers. You gotta call your
Put your
supervisor.
hand, they're on the way. Put your... Right now, just put your hands...
Now, I don't know why this was cut out, what in between here. I'm assuming since this is the homeowner's video, he cut something out.
For what? Tell me for what?
We got a 4-4 alarm here. I got open door. I'm trying to make sure...
I just talked to the alarm people.
Okay, Put your.
I just talked to the
We'll
people.
sort that out, okay?
Okay, let me give you rookie cops a clue. Most people who break into homes don't do it in their underwear, and they don't lay down the gun when you tell them. That's just a clue. You can take that for what it's worth.
Okay? Now just put your hands behind your back.
Yo. This shit is crazy.
It is crazy. A guy's being handcuffed in his own damn home when he didn't call the cops. But had his door been locked, the cops couldn't open it. Had he came to the door when it was locked, he could have said, I ain't opening the door, I'm the homeowner, I don't give a shit, leave. And probably what they're not telling him, they're probably going to bill his ass for having to respond, to come give him some protection and serving.
Okay, just have a seat right here, okay? Just have a seat.
Hear the sirens? People are coming here on this emergency call, which is no emergency. This guy should have downgraded units. So they're endangering the public, running through red lights, running through stop signs, driving crazy, because they can, because they're exempt. For what? Because they can, and they're the government.
You guys can run 1040. Just have a seat. What is your name?
My name is Kazoon.
Okay.
That might have been a good question when you contacted him. You might want to know, normally when you respond to a house, you know who the homeowner is on an alarm call. So, it might have been nice if he'd have asked that question earlier.
Do you live here?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have an ID?
Yep.
So like I said, I got a call here for a...
See, he said, yes, show me the ID so we can end this. No, 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 no. I have to give you some protect and serve. I have to talk to you like you're lower than me while you're handcuffed and I'm in charge. Total BS, young cop, lack of training in my opinion.
4-4 alarm, right? So I come here, the door's unlocked, right? I make announcements, no one answers.
I can't hear you.
Okay, I made several announcements, no one heard
I'm
me.
asleep, I can't hear you.
Just listen to me, okay? I made several announcements.
How is this helping the homeowner that's handcuffed now? You know he's a homeowner. Either prove it or don't. Why are you keeping him handcuffed and lecturing him? Lack of experience.
Right? Okay. So then you come down the stairs, you got something in your hand, you tell me it's a fire alarm.
I'm a club owner. People try to rob me every day.
I get that, okay? Well, I'm giving you orders. Okay, you put the gun down. I'm just trying to figure out whether you're supposed to be here or not, okay?
I got on drawers, bro. What the fuck you mean I'm supposed to be
Right.
here?
I understand that, okay? So I'm just trying to figure out who you are, all right, and whether you're supposed to be here or not.
That's not the point,
Okay.
bro.
All right, just have a seat for me, okay?
This shit is the craziest shit ever.
This is my
Why is he still in handcuffs? Because he can?
supervisor. This is Sergeant Bracy. Sergeant Bracy, I made several announcements when I first got
Mr. Bald Guy, I'm in charge. I'm cool. I can do what I want. I can just tell the way this guy's walking in. Total attitude.
here.
I was asleep.
There were no answers, okay? Then about 5 minutes later, I gave another announcement. He said, I'm inside. I gave him commands to come to the front. He came down the stairwell. He had a firearm in his hand.
Of course.
Okay?
somebody's in my
I
house.
told him to drop the firearm. He dropped the firearm.
You can release the channel, right?
I told him to then walk this way and turn around and put his hands behind his back.
How about the part where he's the freaking homeowner and we ID him and move the hell on? How about that part? Nope, can't do that. Mr. Bald Guy here has an attitude.
He didn't want to do that at first.
I'm at home, bro. Y'all killing people these days. I'm at home. I ain't bothering nobody. I stay in the house so I don't have to bother nobody. I'm a business owner. I see somebody coming to my door. Of course I'm gonna come down with a firearm. You talking about come outside, get on your
Have a
knees,
seat.
and it's
Have a
I got
seat.
neighbors.
See, now he's going to start ordering him around. Even though he's a homeowner, I'm going to keep you in handcuffs, and now I'm going to violate your privacy more by bringing in a bunch of my stormtroopers, and we're going to search your house because we may find something illegal. If they found anything illegal, it would have been thrown out. They have no business searching this house. This search is unlawful. I hope this guy sues him.
It was outside.
Have a seat.
What is the
Because we're
problem?
going to clear the rest of the house. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Bro, how do y'all come to somebody's house to do this?
Have a seat.
What have I done wrong?
Put him in the car. All right, come on. Let's go.
I haven't done nothing wrong.
Let's go. Let's go.
So now these ball guys are like, oh shit, hell man, Sarge said put him in the car. Let's lock him up. We don't need charges. We don't, let's just lock him up. Let's forget the fact that it's his home and we don't even bother finding out. This pisses me off. This is bullshit.
Step outside.
Bro, I haven't done nothing wrong.
Let's go. Step outside.
Sir?
We're not to grab the gun.
Okay.
Now we're going to
So luckily another sergeant comes who's smarter than all these freaking idiots put together. Ooh, I'm a tough guy. I get to pull my gun out and then lean on the cabinet and look cool. Because I'm so scared I need my gun out. But I'm just going to lean here like I'm relaxed. Punk. Capital P. Unfortunately, this young kid's just taking cues from this guy. Neither one of them look concerned that they need their gun out.
So here's the deal. The burglar alarm's going off. We don't know who he is. The burglar alarm's been going off. He should have already canceled it if he was a homeowner. We're going to clear it and make sure nobody's hurt. And then we'll go from there. We'll ID him and go from there.
Okay.
Okay, what this cop just did is set up exigency. We are clearing to make sure no one's hurt. Because we're so concerned. Because we're here to protect and serve. Because he should have answered the door and told us the alarm. It's his freaking house, dude. Get the fuck out and move on with your day. Total BS.
For a long time, he should have canceled the alarm if he was a homeowner. He comes down, he won't drop a gun for him, he won't comply with his commands. That's unusual. We're going to clear the rest.
Notice he keeps saying, if he's the homeowner. You got the motherfucker in custody. You know who the damn homeowner is. You can run the name. He said he was there. He said he had ID. You've got his gun. Why do you keep saying, if he's the homeowner? Because then I have exigency that I'm concerned about someone's safety. And I must search to make sure that nobody's injured. So I can help and serve and protect them if they're injured. And then while I'm looking, if I find anything illegal, it's in plain sight. Therefore, I get to arrest the guy. Because he didn't sit down fast enough.
Make sure nobody's hurt. Make sure he's not a burglar.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody they need to come on out.
This sergeant is obviously senior sergeant because he's kicking everybody out. And he comes in and does what the other sergeant should have done. And this is the difference between seasoned cops and damn young punks who just got promoted thinking they're cool. So this cop does the right thing here. I'm going to move it back because I interrupted him.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody they need to come on out.
Sergeant Bracy, Beaton, Scooter, we need to come on out.
See? He says, tell everybody to come on out. So they're in there running around searching, looking for shit. They ain't looking for people. They're different. They're not even together. Total BS search.
This is the homeowner.
Okay.
He is saying there's been no break-in,
Okay.
and he does not need us to clear the house.
Okay.
So we're going to leave.
Okay. So here's the concern.
So now the sergeant's going to try and cover his ass. Listen to this. Because he knows he's fucking wrong.
Explain to you why I did what I did, sir. The burglar alarm's been going off for quite some time. Okay? And quite in our experience, the homeowner turns off the burglar alarm if they're there. So when we get to a burglar alarm and the door's open, and it's been 15 or so minutes the burglar alarm's been going off, that's very unusual. And it usually means that there's a burglar inside when we contact somebody, especially that somebody.
Yeah, because burglars always hang out in a house when the alarm's been going off, and it takes your lazy ass 15 minutes to put down your donut and get there. You waited 15 minutes for the alarm to go off, and suddenly you expect to find a burglar? Let me give you another tip, Sergeant Dumb Shit. Criminals don't hang around for 15 minutes when the alarm's going off. There's another tip for you to learn.
As a gun. So at that point, we made the decision to make sure nobody was hurt. Sergeant Battles confirmed that you're the homeowner. So if you want us to leave, we're going to leave. You got any questions?
Hell no, I ain't got no questions. Get the fuck out of my house. Let me explain something to you. Next time someone tells you a homeowner, why don't you try and confirm it before you go through all your bullshit and stomp all over the Constitution and run all over my rights? Why don't you try to do that next time? Now that you had to listen to me, get the fuck out of my house. It's total bullshit.
I don't know what you do with both, man. That's crazy.
Look how many cops are in this house. Freaking bullshit. Total wrong. And I know I might have some cop haters coming here, or cop lovers. Oh, you're just picking on the cops, Rick. Shut up, freaking crybabies. This guy did nothing wrong. This is total bullshit. Alright, that's my take. You can call me names in the comments. We'll end it there.